So that was my impression. Well, still not bad. Yeah, I didn't get free money. I know you have to work for it. But the only thing, the experience I'm having, which I enjoy, which I like more, is 24 hours power supply. You know, to have a light, stable power in Africa is a big deal. Like it's a problem. So, being able to charge my phone, conveniently, do things with power, things that needed to be done using power at ease, is 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 it's a good experience, a good feeling, and I'm getting to enjoy the country as it's not bad, it's nice out here. And then I guess sometimes it's not everything you see online you believe, because from what I see online, sometimes I see people say, "Oh, you get here, you know, there's this, there's that, there's racist." But no, everybody I've met or I've been around since I've been here, they're nice, So it's beautiful out here. I love America.
She said, "What was the first thing we did?"
Oh, what was the first thing we did? What was the first thing we did?
We to see my dad.
Oh yeah. So when we got here, the first thing I did was we went to see our dad, because our dad took me like a son. He always called me son. Yeah, and I call him dad too. So the love is there, So we went to see him. He welcomed me well, So, and yeah, he gave me the first free money in America. Yeah, he gave me money then when I met him. So yeah. So that
Wow.
was the first thing we did when I got here. Then, to addition to it, I thought, I've never seen snow my whole life. I only see it in TV. So when I got to the airport, when I got outside the airport, it was freezing cold. Then I could feel my hair is about to fall off. So it's crazy. But yeah,
So, what are some cultural challenges or like adjustments that you both had to make since like learning each other and being together?
We'll go back to, it's kind of funny, but it's kind of not funny. But I think that being that I reconnected with my mom and how she tries to explain things, I kind of understand. I had the patience to kind of figure out what the person is saying, and for him, I do the same thing. I was like, and the funny thing is, was like in the beginning, and he was like, we was talking about the stereotypes of Americans and stereotypes of Nigerians, and he was like, well, I heard a lot of y'all American women, y'all like the diverse over there. I was like, diverse? I said, yeah, we got a lot of cultures over here. He was like, nah, that's not what I'm talking about. He said, when y'all throw the man out when he do bad. I said, you mean divorce? You mean divorce? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, we can't be saying divorce and divorce, but So yeah, just trying to understand the expressions and like, find the words to in that aspect. But I think that we definitely two different personalities, for sure. Uh that's a challenge. I'm more I hold things in sometimes. I'm not really too expressive unless I blow up. So I try to work on that. Um, I don't know. He's more. I don't know. We both kind of like introverts to a certain extent, but then we have some extrovert type of uh, things that we do. Like I will talk to somebody if they make me feel comfortable and we have an interesting topic. Well, I'll have a conversation with them. Whereas he'll talk, but he ain't talking for a long time. So, but if it's an interesting topic, he might give a little longer talk than usual, his usual self. I've learned to accept that. So that was hard because you're long distance and you have to talk more to kind of get to know people. But and then I just got used to him doing his thing because sometimes we just call and just look at each other and say we just talk with the eyes, I guess. In that sense, and smiles and just laugh. Sometimes I just laugh. So I just like guess we can't talk. We just look at each other and laugh. That's the best thing. So we communicate like that. But I don't know. He likes to sleep. He sleep way more than me for sure. But and then I just try to test the waters with the whole sleeping thing because I just want to bother. I want to see how he act when he sleeps. So I just try to bother him, and he don't like that. So and definitely, depending on how tired I am, yeah, I don't like that either. So yeah. At least we kind of same in that area. But he sleep harder than me because I wake up, I hear a pin drop, I wake up, I'm just, what happened? What? He be like, just, people be yelling, help! Oh. Shh. He don't hear nothing. They don't play about they sleep. I think it's an African thing, right?
Um, I we sleep differently individually, so
Y'all don't
I
play
think
about y'all sleep. When you want to get that sleep, y'all show it. Y'all get angry and not angry like violent, but we know we got the attitude like I need to go to sleep. I ain't got the time. So, but other than that, we have more. If you want to know more about some other challenges, we'll definitely share. What about you? What challenges you have with me?
Not even challenge, but just like adjustment to even America, or
Um,
just change and like, oh, you know what, this is different, or
yeah, I think he had to adjust to the weather, the water here. Um, I think even just like a certain amount. He's used to like a lot of people being out. And there, at the time when he came, it's cold. You ain't gonna see many people out when it's cold. That's definitely a no no. And we are more people here are like driving. Some take the bus, but when it's cold, they going from point A to point B, and that's it. And they back in. So and we don't really have in this particular state, I want to say there's not much to really do as far as activities, only a certain amount. Now they're going to have more activities, not sure um really. And then we talk about the grocery um store experience where we had to pay for the bags, and he was like, you got to pay for the bags. Like, yep. And a lady asks you, you want paper or plastic, and you got to pay more for whatever, depending on the strongest, most likely plastic going to cost more. So yeah, and you're already paying all that money for the food. So yeah.
welcome to America. So let me ask this one question. So I want, I ask the challenges now. I want to take a time, but just giving a gratitude and appreciation. What is one thing you appreciate about each other most, since being together?
I'm gonna let him answer that for her first, as I've been talking. So I'll answer after.
um, okay, so one thing I appreciate about her is that yeah, I know sometimes I might be hard to deal with. So each time we have issues, you know, she's always the one who comes to talk to me first. Even though I'm the one at fault, she's the one at fault. She's still gonna like the next day it's just as if nothing happens, you know. So it's like that. So that's it.
You appreciate her being a peacemaker, just wanting to, yeah.
Yeah, she's a peacemaker.
Well, how about you? What do you appreciate?
Mm, well, well, I'm more. I like to. There's two things which I noticed even when I went to Africa for the first time. It might sound a little weird, but I think because I have my own way of trying to relax, and sometimes I still don't know how to relax. So just watching him relax is kind of interesting, and which I appreciate. I just got to learn to adapt it in my life a little bit more.
Bring that calm.
Yeah, and then he has a discipline about himself from everything. It can be more like the eating to just things that you could kind of overindulge yourself in. It's just like there's a limit. Like you just need to like cut it off. Whereas for me, I'm just like I'm going against all limits right now. so I don't have that kind of. I do. I'm working on. I say probably in the past. I think I don't really see it as much, but I have I can do the discipline, but I think a consistent. But whereas for him, it's just like a norm thing. Like, okay, this is what I'm doing. But me is like, I had to get pushed in that. Like, okay, this happened. Sometimes I'll still ignore that, but like, I'm still going. I'm about to overindulge in this right here because you know what? This is what I want to do. So, but watching, having, seeing that in him, that's a grateful thing because you like, dang, I need to be more like that, and you try to somehow. Of course, I'm not going to be exactly like that, but I have to find my niche on how I'm going to do it or how I can place that. So, and yeah.
Hmm. What advice would you guys give someone else thinking about stepping out there and dating internationally or even state to state, right? Just a long distance LDR relationship that could potentially sprout to more. What advice would you give them?
Um. Well. Whew, well, I'm gonna go off of what I kind of been through, but I try to. Sometimes I forget about it, but I think when you just get in a relationship in general, knowing when you're going in, you take a risk, but more so like